All right. Hello. It's a nice sunny day. Um, and I'm outside a little bit. I was gonna get some stuff done, but I guess I'm not doing that now because, yeah. Anyway, today's topic: relationship advice. I was talking to some guy yesterday about like manga and anime and stuff, and then we brought up our girlfriends. And I showed him what my girlfriend got me for Valentine's Day, which I'm really happy about. I love her very much. And he told me that his girlfriend got him jack shit, which I thought was very sad. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is just because your significant other is saying yes to whatever you're asking of them doesn't automatically mean that they actually like agree or that they're actually giving into it. We were talking, and he mentioned that it's a pretty random thing in my opinion, but he said that he watched his girlfriend take a shit, and I was like dude, what the fuck? Like why would you do that? Like what the hell? And he said that he argued, or we didn't argue, we debated. And he said that he liked it and he likes to like get to know his girlfriend in like more ways that like you usually don't. So like you open up boundaries and like you see each other being vulnerable, and I see his point, and then I asked him if his girlfriend was okay with that too. And he said that she was originally against it, but then eventually she said yes. And he also mentioned that while he was watching her take a crap, she repeatedly told him to get out and stuff, and I don't think he did. And I hope most of you, or like most of the people who are watching this, already see the issue with this. I think that even though she did end up saying yes and she did end up letting him, I don't think she really consented to that in like an actual way. I think she just rather felt pressured into doing it, and he was like, she didn't really want to let him down, so out of love she did it for him, but she didn't really want to. And I told him that, and then I'm not really sure what he said back, but I opened up this theoretical scenario for him. I asked him if his girlfriend was to ask him to cut off one of his childhood friends, say like a male friend, which he has known for 10 plus years, right? Like very, very long time, and they're still very close together. And she just doesn't like him, so she tells him to cut him off. And he thought for like a good minute and eventually came to the conclusion that no, he wouldn't. And then I asked him if she would indeed ask him to cut off that friend multiple times, would he do? And obviously he said yes. And then I asked him if does that mean that you actually wanted to, or is there like a more deeper emotional meaning behind you eventually giving into whatever she was asking of you, like regardless of if you actually wanted to do it or not? And that got him thinking, because I mean, again, the main idea of like a relationship is to live with each other and like to respect each other's boundaries, right? And I think that when you're like on that type of relationship where you're like scared to not do something what your partner is asking you to, I don't really know if that's like good like that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like every time I asked or like I do something, like I try to push the boundaries of my relationship with my girlfriend, and you know, like she's giving signals that she's not really comfortable with it, or like she doesn't really want to do it. You know, I'm not like pressuring her into doing it, or I don't do it anyways. You know, like I respect my girlfriend a lot and I respect her opinion, and I feel like things come. You know, like if I was in his situation and I for some reason wanted to see my girlfriend take a crap, I'd like ask her and I would tell her why. And if she said no, I would ask her why not, and then you know I'd probably like give out my arguments for why I would like to do it. In this specific scenario, it would be because I'd like to get to know her better on like a private level, like a personal level. And I mean that's like I don't know if taking a crap is really on that list, but I could see why someone would want that. I can somewhat understand it. Yeah. So just like respect each other's boundaries, and like be adults. Like, I don't know how old you guys whoever's watching this, but you should be respectful of your relationship. And I think if you're that kind of respectful, and you're respecting your girlfriend's or your boyfriend's boundaries, I'm pretty sure that's gonna eventually move into a way better relationship than trying to guilt pressure each other into doing things that you actually don't want to do. Yeah, that's really it. And note, I left the house today and I wanted to get an oil change done on my car. And I drove up to the oil change shop because I've been driving past it to school every day. And I asked them how much an oil change would be, and they said $100. I was like, damn, $100? Wow, that's crazy. So I asked them how much it would be if I bought my own oil, and he said $50. And I was like, nah, bro, no way. Your oil change takes you, like, you gotta, it takes you 10 minutes to do an oil change, and you're asking me $50 for those 10 minutes. And I'm thinking of going back and just telling them that I paid them $20 to let me use their lift and their tools, just borrow them real quick, do my own oil change, and then piss off, because it's crazy. Anyway, I didn't end up doing it, and now I'm at the DMV because my driving privileges got suspended because I had a financial responsibility violation, aka I was driving without insurance, and I wanted to get my driving privileges restored. I drove to the DMV to get my driving privileges restored, which is kind of ironic, I know, but and it's President's Day, so the DMV is closed. So now I'm just out here fucking looking like an idiot, walking around with my laptop in my hand and recording a video. Regardless, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye.